going on, Chris? Oh, wow. 11-0 Cubs. Interesting. Yes, inserts are going to be available. Yankees did avoid the sweep, although it took some very lucky plays, not lucky plays in the field, but some balls to roll the right way. Mets could have even won that game in a bullpen game against Max Fried. All right, Chris, you got the inserts. I'm going to drop in the other stuff that's available. We have 3 rookies available for $3 total. We have 3 non-first prospects available for $3. We have 12 pros for $5. And we have, did I say Palmer? Brian Labby, you got it. And 1 first available, Ismael Javier for $1. So if anybody wants to pick up any of the leftovers, it's the 3 rookies, Adel Amador, David Festa, and Tyler Locklear for $3 total. 3 non-first pros, Dowell Joseph, Fernando Cruz, and Jose Perdomo for $3 total. 1 first, Ismael Javier for $1. And then those 12 pros for $5. What's going on, Anthony? Marshall's looking for some James Wood tonight. Let's see. Joey taking Javier for $1. If anybody needs the PayPal or Venmo information, I'll put that up on the screen. Brian Lauby taking the inserts and the pros. $30, Brian, total there. Let's just write that down. Chris looking for Lavelle, Jang, Quinn Matthews, DeBarge, and Joffrey. Nice group for Chris tonight. Mendoza blew that game. I don't know. Why do you say Mendoza blew it? Because of him leaving Sangarin for that about with the bases loaded? Or just because of it being a bullpen game? All right, so I believe, unless I missed anything, we still have the 3 prospects and the 3 rookies available. If anybody wants to pick that up, I just dropped those 2 lots back into the chat. Oh, pitching the Judge. Yeah, I guess that's valid too. Switch and save with 1 mobile line included with your internet service, backed by the Spectrum commitment to keep you connected. And then let's see. Jay Breezy looking for Kurtz. Should have walked Judge. Yeah, that's definitely true. Good point there. Uvano looking for Briseño again tonight. Davinsky was cruising. Yeah, that was interesting too, although I think Davinsky probably would have ran out of gas pretty quickly. SD Sebeski looking for Jesus Madej and Christian Moore. Nice couple there. All right, I'm going to take down the PayPal Venmo information. If anybody needs it back up there for the and they want to grab the pros, the non-first prospect or rookie lot. I can put it back up. Zach Pop was, I mean, there is not a lot of depth remaining there, so he was not really left with many options at this point. They've pitched 35 players already this year to lead the major leagues, which is pretty nuts. Let's see, Andy looking for Caldwell, Jeb, Trout, and Pena. And let's start by choosing our boxes. The remaining guys it was $3 for the rookies and $3 for those three prospects. So $6 total if you want to pick up all of them. Let's start by picking our jumbo boxes, which we have over here: 1, 2, and 3. First person to give me a number two. First two people to give me a number between 1 and 3 can choose those boxes. We have 2 from Chris. See, Vandal says, I heard Todd saying 1. All right, so number 3 will go back down. Will be the last box that we open from the case. Let's see. Oh, Venmo, here you go. It is at Hot Ice Breaks. Let's see. I heard Let's Talk Wax. Liken Kevin McGonigal to Jacob Wilson with developing power. Yeah, the developing power is kind of surprising. 7 home runs already this year in the minors in a very short time where he's actually been healthy. So I noticed that. I was looking at some stats yesterday, and I was kind of surprised to see all those home runs by McGonigal. But I do kind of like that comparison. It's tough to the way that Jacob Wilson's performed this year, it's tough to compare anybody to him, as crazy as it is to say about a rookie, but it's definitely that kind of player, which we've seen Jacob Wilson's had some hobby value. So for somebody who's not necessarily a huge power hitter, that could be a good sign for McGonigal's future value. And on a slightly more relevant team also could be a little bit extra helpful. All right, SD took the 2 other remaining lots. SD Sebeski, just remind me who you have in the auctions tonight so I get your order matched up correctly. Oh, you said that. Thank you. Okay. Wouldn't mind seeing some red Jacob Wilson rookies tonight. That would be awesome. All right, let's choose our hobby boxes. So we have 6 boxes here. We're choosing 3 of them tonight. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And those remaining will be part of next Sunday's break along with the Sapphire box. 6, 6, 5, and 3. 6, 5, 3. So 1, 2, and 4 go back into the case. And we have our boxes for next Sunday. So you guys not only chose the boxes for this break, but the boxes for next break. Let's start off tonight with some hobby boxes. So we'll start hobby, and then from there we will start letting you guys choose, and we'll end with a jumbo as the last box. Snack pack would be cool. I haven't had any of those yet. I'm assuming Nico Horner didn't get his cycle yet. I saw he was up for it in the 6th inning already. Good luck to you, Takumi. Good luck, Anthony. And yeah, we've opened quite a few hobby boxes now and still no snack packs, but maybe tonight with 3 more coming could be the night. Let's see. Just bought a Franklin Arias sunflower seed parallel. That's awesome. How I'm assuming they sell pretty well because they're all super low numbered. I've never actually looked into buying one. Maybe that is something I need to start doing at some point. All right, we have box number 1 empty tonight. And let's get it started. Let's see. Corbin Carroll for Todd. We are looking for Steve Carlton for Anthony. How low numbered are the snack packs? I mean, the cards that are in the snack packs, I'm pretty sure are numbered. Are they all numbered 10 and below? Is there a number on those, or are they just SPs? The autos are numbered to 5. All right, starting off tonight, we have there's Corbin Carroll coming on down. Kumar Rocker starting us off with the Rockstar rookies, and we have a wave refractor in pack number 1, and it's Caden Kendall. So numbered card on the board in the first pack of the night. Hyunsuk Jang, our first chrome base. Aaron Judge getting on the board early with a Hobby Legends. Connor Griffin on the top 100. Tank Henson, Jose Perdomo chromes. Victor Rodriguez and David Ortiz Jr. chromes. So a couple of little highlights there with the Caden Kendall. And Aaron Judge getting on the board with the chrome card early. Let's go 3 more packs. Let's see. Just SPs, but not sure how low the numbers are. They have to be really low because you never see a snack pack. That is, I have never had I've never opened a box that had a snack pack in it. And I've ripped quite a few of these last 2 releases that had the possibility of pulling those. The only one that I've ever seen is the one that Brian pulled. Bet they're numbered to 20 or below. I could see that. All right, we have a Nick Kurtz top 100. So our first 2 top 100s are Nick Kurtz and Connor Griffin. Nice start there. Max Clark and Christian Moore in chrome. Smith Pineda and George Clausen chromes. JJ Weatherholt, Greatness Loading, and Connor Griffin on the Reptilian with the Cam Smith chrome behind it. So one of the hottest prospects in the game right now, getting a Reptilian early. And we'll start our background display with that Connor Griffin. Let's see. Do Pearl Packs still exist? I think I opened 1 or 2 Pearl Packs when they were the chase. A couple releases. Wonder how long KC will ride Cags. Yeah, he's hitting in the mid 100s. There's a Midday Paper on the board. Thomas Sajazi, Rookie of the Year favorites. Jesus Tolero and Carlos Tavares. Chrome firsts. There's a Luis Pena paper. Connor Griffin again on a Greatness loading hit. Bo Walker and Caleb Loma Vita chromes. We have a Mini Diamonds top 100 Tommy Troy. First time in a couple weeks that the insert only spot is going to get a numbered hit. I think it's the first time since Joey hit the ultimate booklet. Number 86 of 150 there for the insert only lot on that Tommy Troy. Hayden Alvarez and Yumin Lin rounding out that stack in chrome firsts. So Tommy Troy getting a number to 150 hit. Let's see, they still exist. Seen the set in Pearl. Wow. That booklet was crazy. Definitely one of the craziest things that I've pulled ever. Still waiting to see it. Sounds like Joey he might be redeeming it soon after posting it to see what kind of offers he got. I think Joey's in the break again tonight. It was the Ultimate Autograph booklet. I believe 24 autographs in one card that came as a redemption. And it went to the insert only spot after being randomized. Joey got that one, and we are all holding our breath waiting to see that card. Samuel Basayo on the VIP. Caden Kendall getting another hit. So Caden Kendall getting the Wave Refractor and the Mini Diamond. Malcolm Moore on the board in Chrome. We have a red rookie of Shea Whitcomb. Gary Gill Hill. Aspel Gonzalez, both in Chrome. Edgar Caro, top 100. Sean Keys and Cameron Sullivan. I totally missed yesterday that Colson Montgomery got the call up. His offensive numbers have not really been that impressive since he made it up to AAA last year. But I guess the combination of offense and defense and a little bit of extra power that he's shown this year were enough to get him up to the major league level. And he's been looking really good in his first couple of games. Of course, Coors Field might be helping him look a little bit extra good. Started his career off with an RBI triple in his first at bat, made an unbelievable over the head diving catch yesterday in his first game as well. And then I think he had at least one hit today. So formerly the number one prospect for a while for the White Sox organization before they started making a lot of trades. Finally up at the major league level, and we'll see what that young team looks like over the next couple years as they start developing between him, Caro, Baldwin, Mydrith. A lot of guys who have been in these products in recent years. We have a Trey Sweeney going to the insert only lot. Pablo Guerrero and Nick Kurtz Chromes. Top 100 of Jose Perdomo. Aaron Estrada and Mitch Jeb firsts in Chrome. We have a purple coming up here. Is this going to be the auto? Nope. Chase Mobley, Purple Wave, number 202 of 250. Cam Caminiti Chrome. So we have 3 numbered Chrome cards in this box, which I feel like is more than we usually get in a hobby box. So I thought that one might have been the autograph. We have our Reptilian out. We have our Mini Diamond out. We still need our X-Fractor and an autograph and maybe paper color still coming in here. And the Cubs win quite convincingly. Let's see what's on MLB TV. There we go. We'll put that on. Kyle T. Yep. Another very good rookie there. Let's see what else I missed in the chat. All prospects on that Ultimate Prospect booklet. Number to 10. Yep. The pack odds were 1 in over 900,000. We pulled it in a hobby box. I think I see paper color here. Looks like a sky blue paper coming up. Paul Skeens, for any bettors out there, has not given up a first inning run the entire season. I caught on to that last time he pitched against the Mets, and I've been playing that bet every game he starts since. Still has not given up a first inning run. Cam Collier, top 100. Kyle Teal, speaking of, on the Chrome. Gregory Barrios, Chrome. Josh Noth and O'Neill Perez, Chromes. Sky blue paper. JJ Weatherholt. Not a bad way to do the first paper color card of the break. Staying hot on JJ Weatherholt tonight, maybe. We have an Aiden Miller VIP. Anderson Brito on a second Reptilian in this box. And another Weatherholt Chrome. So it seems like maybe we will stay hot on Weatherholt tonight after we hit a Mega Box Refractor a reptilian, and a mini diamond auto number to 100 of him last break. Tonight we start with one base and one sky blue on the board in box number 1. Man, between Skeens and Scooble. Let's see, what else do we have in the chat? I didn't catch all the way up. Is that Colson Montgomery Takumi that you were talking about, who's been on fire recently? He did good yesterday. He homered today. Is that still Colson Montgomery we're talking about? I have to check the stats on that. You said insert only gets randomed. So the way the ultimate autograph booklet we worked it was we put all of the names of all of the players who were in the booklet, and we randomized it between all of the people on the checklist, and whoever came first at the on the last randomization got the card, and the name that was on the top of the list on the last randomization I will never forget, and I'm sure Joey won't either, was Matt Shaw. And Matt Shaw was in the insert only list, so that meant that the that autograph booklet went to Joey. Matt Shaw, who one of my breaks this week, I had the Cubs game on, and he hit a sac fly to win the game. First Cub in I think like 20 or so years to have 2 walk-offs as a rookie in one season. We have a Trey Sweeney, another insert only there, Rookie of the Year favorites. Thomas White on the board for the first time in Chrome. Jose Perella, another J.J. Weatherholt paper. Colt Emerson VIP, Leo DeVries, and Cody Freeman Chromes. Tsung-Chi Chang and Franklin Arias on the board for the first time. What's going on, Lou? Every break we hit lots of Franklin Arias, it seems, and that's continuing again in box 1 tonight. Thomas White, we had an orange wave or orange shimmer autograph of him a couple of breaks ago. Let's start going one pack at a time here because we have our auto coming up in the next 3 packs. First pack, we get a Bryce Eldridge insert only. Bryce Eldridge top 100, Ismael Javier, and Samuel Basayo. Still waiting for that autograph. 2 packs left. And here it is. It looks like it's going to be a purple. We have, Cam Smith, purple auto, non-first, but a big-time hit there with a 163 of 250. Cam Smith, purple auto. JP Morlando and Didier Fuentes behind that. Both in chrome. That's a fun way to start the autographs tonight. A nice way to do a hobby autograph. A lot of numbered cards in this box. No mini diamond, 2 reptilians, which is interesting also. I feel like just based on my hits, the hobby boxes have pulled some interesting autographs. I don't know if that's true across all hobby boxes, but at least from the few cases that I've ripped, I feel like there's more rookie and non-first autographs in hobby boxes than there were in others. Oh, and we're going to get an X-Fractor, so just an extra reptilian here. Las Montes, greatness loading. X-Fractor is Robert Cayaz, and Quinn Matthews getting the last chrome card of box number 1. All right, let me know if we want to stick with hobbies or if we want to go to a jumbo for the next box. Ooh. All right, everybody says hobby. Just pull a Steven Etch for Ed. I would love nothing more than doing that. Ed, I saw somebody outbid you on Steven in the last break. I don't think we hit much of him, so you didn't miss out on any big hits. Need a snack pack would be very nice. Not in this one. All of our stacks are out, and hobby box number 2 is open. Off to a decent start in hobby box number 1, getting numbered on JJ Weatherholt. Couple of purples, including a Cam Smith autograph. Benny the Jet Rodriguez auto. Benny the Jet Rodriguez. I know a Jet on the Mets. Is it yourself that you're smelling, Ed? We have a Yordan purple pattern of Yordan Alvarez, numbered 66 of 199. We have a Reese Hines Rockstar Rookies going to the insert only lot. Hagen Smith, George Clausen on the board for the second time, so we'll see some repeats in the chromes in box number 1 and 2. Hagen Smith getting a top 100 as well. Yarmy Cabrera and Cam Smith chromes. Seaver King and Hyunsuk Jang chromes. So 1 repeat, 1 non-repeat in each pack. Interesting how they did the collations this time. I believe this, if I remember correctly, the Yordan spot goes to the leftover lot, or the unpurchased lot. Let's see, was he in that list? Yes, Yordan is in that list. So that one goes to Brian. Took that down. Takumi, what's the Benny the Jet Rodriguez rookie auto? I see a reptilian. And looks like just a reptilian here. Sebastian Walcott, top 100. Jared Sundstrom and Cody Freeman chromes. Another JJ Weatherholt paper. James Wood getting on the board in chrome for the first time with the Hobby Legends. Sammy Stafora and Franklin Arias getting on the board for the second time for Arias, first time for Stafora. Kevin McGonigal, Greatness Loading. Our next reptilian is a first. Jack Penny and Christian Moore. I'm assuming it's a movie reference. All right, from the movie. Oh, The Sandlot. Been a long time since I've seen The Sandlot. Now that you say that, though, now it's definitely ringing a bell. Siren. Anthony caught the sirens in the background. Big card coming. Let's see if we can do it in these next 3 packs. How about an orange? I don't see much in these 3 packs. Rhett Lauder Rockstar Rookies. Anderson Brito and O'Neal Cruz Chromes. Mike Trout Hobby Legends. Drew Jones Top 100. Alejandro Rosario and another JJ Weatherholt. So Weatherholt and Franklin Arias both on the board 2 times now. Jack Penny, Nick Kurtz. What are the odds that we think that Nolan Arenado will still be a Cardinal by the end of the trade deadline? 0%? Has to be less than 50, I would imagine. 0 says Ed. We have another reptilian coming up. So we've got 2 reptilians in the first 2 hobby boxes. That's pretty sure that's not the way it usually goes. Thought we usually got 1 per box. I'm gonna have to go back and check to make sure none of those are numbered. Luis Pena on the paper. Justin Crawford, who is hitting the cover off the ball in the minors right now, and Double-A, I think, unless he got promoted recently. Richard Matic and Caleb Loma Vida getting on the board. Chen-Wei Lin and Yu-Min Lin in the same pack together. Yu-Min Lin also getting a purple paper. Carson Williams VIP, Jackson Humphreys Reptilian, and Gregory Barrios Chrome. So let's see. Let's sleeve up this Jackson Humphreys, and then I want to double check all of these Reptilians because I'm pretty sure they were all base non-numbered, but there's been a lot of them. No, definitely both base. And these 2 also definitely not numbered. So 4 Reptilians in the first 2 boxes. Interesting. Is Machado really on the move? No, I think MLB TV was just talking about Machado and Arenado going into the Hall of Fame together, in all likelihood, in a pretty similar time frame, being the 2 arguably best third basemen in Major League Baseball over the last 15 years. But is there talk of Machado getting traded? That would be crazy to me. Still looking for our auto. We have a color paper. We don't have an mini diamond. We don't have an X-Fractor. Looks like we may be getting a wave refractor here. Looking for that big hit post Sirens before. Luis Angel Acuna on the Rookie of the Year favorites. And we have Winston Santos. Wave refractor numbered 76 of 350. Didier Fuentes Chrome. Connor Griffin VIP. Andrew Painter and Samuel Basayo Chrome. Zaire Hope Chrome. And Jose Perella. First Winston Santos hit in a while for us. Chase Burns, bunch of Ks today. Let's see. I didn't see how many. I know he had like 5 Ks through 2 against the Phillies after his rough outing against the Red Sox. One third of an inning against the Red Sox, I believe. 5 earned runs. I see our X-Fractor coming up here. Dylan Cruz on the board in Chrome for the first time with the greatness loading. X-Fractor is Chen-Wei Lin. Yafri Rodriguez on the board for Chris for the first time. Oh, we have a speckle auto numbered to 299 of Winston Santos. So Winston Santos box, 2 hits for him in this one, including the autograph. First one of those in a long time. Jonathan Long, Chase Mobley in chrome, top 100 Cags. Will Simpson and Quinn Matthews finish out that stack. So we have our autograph from this box. Back-to-back numbered autographs in hobby boxes. Like to see that. Nice autograph too by Winston Santos. Like the penmanship on the Santos autograph. Cam Smith decent as well. Damn, is it only Skeens and Wheeler in the National League that could win Cy Young at this point? I guess Senga's missed too many games. We have a day paper. We have a speckle coming up here. A Smith Pineda, numbered 240 of 299. So we've hit a lot of numbered cards in these first couple hobby boxes. Carlos Tavares behind that. I feel like it's an abnormally high number of refractors that we've hit in these first 2 boxes. Winston Santos box. You've handled the phrase every collector wants to hear. We actually do have a lot of people who are Winston Santos collectors that have joined our breaks, interestingly. Apparently, a lot of people are weirdly high on him. So Winston Santos box is certainly no Jesus Madej box, but Santos has got some love around the hobby. Drew Romo on the Rookie of the Year favorites. Javier Magallon and Aspel Gonzalez chromes. We have Leo DeVries on the Greatness Loading, Robert Cayaz, and Cameron Sullivan. I also saw Yanquiel Fernandez's stats today while I was looking at the Colson Montgomery first couple of games, and Fernandez looks like he's hitting decent in his first experience at the major league level. He has like a 275 or 285 average. Continuing his solid performance that got him up to the major leagues in Coors Field. There you go. Not exactly what you were asking for, you Vandal, but the first card after you said Jose Briseño's name, he showed up. Anthony's going to start just driving sirens by the apartment all break. Missed out on most of this. Anything for Kobe Mayo yet? No, nothing in this one for Kobe Mayo yet, Anthony. You were here for the last break, though, right? Where we pulled the Kobe Mayo anime. We have a JJ Weatherholt VIP. Jonathan Long on the board with the mini diamonds. So getting a base and a mini diamond in this box. Jose Perdomo. Red rookie of Nick York. Justinson Garcia on the board for the first time in 2 breaks. David Ortiz Jr. chrome. There's that Briseño paper. Zaire Hope top 100. It'll definitely be much higher than number 51 next time we see that card coming out. Walker Jenkins and Malcolm Moore on the board for the second time there for Moore. So 2 boxes down. Do we want to stick with hobby or switch it up and go with a jumbo box before we go back to our final hobby of the night? And I need to open up some more top loaders. I see 2 hobbies and 1 jumbo, so we're gonna stick with the hobby. The hobbies type faster, so and now we have a 3-2 hobby vote. So stick with the hobby. Let's see. I think I Probably closed this in my phone already. I said last break I wanted to go through the names of the players who are playing in the futures game, but I forgot before the end of the game, and now I probably closed it in my phone. Let's see. Yeah, I'll see if I can. Maybe I'll try and pull it up before the end of the break tonight. Any big Christmas Jung or Alcantara this far? So far, no big hits for either of them yet. But still, not even at the halfway point. 2 hobby boxes down, 1 hobby box to go, then 2 more jumbos after that. And it looks like it's going to be another night with no snack packs. All 3 hobbies open, no snack pack to be found in these 3. Will your Abreu hit an inside the park home run and a grand slam in one game this week?